what's good? It's your boy, Hold It Down, Jay. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in and happy holidays, man. Listen, this is my first episode. I am excited. The reason why I made this episode is because I want to dedicate this to introducing myself and letting y'all know who I am. My name is James, also known as Hold It Down, Jay. J is for James, it's that simple. So, what I do now currently, I'm a cybersecurity analyst, also known as an incident response specialist. My job is simple, right? I stop bad guys. How do I do it? So across the workspace, I just check emails, investigate them, and make sure they're not malicious. So therefore, the attacker can't gain unauthorized access. So as long as nobody's compromised, my job, I had a good day, right? Different aspects of my job involve using different SIM tools like Splunk, CrowdStrike, checking the different logs to track the activity of the actual devices in the database, developing different queries. I know some of you beginners may be trying to figure out what that means, but don't worry. Eventually, once I get all these episodes in tune, we can definitely talk about them. When I was 7 years in the Air Force, I did security forces, pretty much military cop. It wasn't for me, I'll be honest. While I was in there, on my downtime, I did a lot of studying for cybersecurity. So while I got out, I ended up with a bachelor's degree and I ended up getting Security Plus. So I decided to go to Security Plus my first time because if you talk to anybody, they're pretty much saying that's like your bread and butter for cybersecurity. It gives you a brief overview of everything that, to try to figure out what you want to do in the future for your career in cybersecurity. The reason why I made this channel was because I want to give great valuable content for people trying to break into cybersecurity. Also give y'all a little taste of, what reality is. I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, you want to make 100K in cybersecurity? Go right ahead. Get this certification. That's not my intention, right? Because that's not reality. The thing is, if I try to lead you into getting money and only money, you're not going to have the passion for it. But if I tell you to do something that you actually love, then a light bulb might come up and then the money's going to come automatically in the future. So my passion for IT at first was I was with my dad. My dad is a lead network engineer. So when I was younger, he used to take me to work and he used to take me inside the comm closets and, I would see him troubleshooting routers and switches. And that's when he got his first certification, Cisco CCNA. So that's a gold standard for people getting in the network, and I highly recommend it still to this day. The reason why I'm glad I've seen that was because when it was time for me to break into cybersecurity when I got older, it helped me realize that, wow, networking, no matter what you do, I don't care what you do, networking is like the bread and butter, like the foundational knowledge for cybersecurity. You can't do cybersecurity without having a foundational, at least a basic understanding. Even in my job as an incident responder, I need to see, okay, where is this source coming from? Who are they trying to attack? Where's the destination? Where they're going to end up being at in the future? Without networking, I would have never known that. So, and there's different roles, even if you want to be a pen tester, security engineer, there's so many things that you can do, but you definitely need to know some type of networking. So when I got out the military, I left my bachelor's. The good thing is, when I got out the military, I used my GI Bill, my post 9/11 GI Bill. All my veterans, they know what I'm talking about. I used my post 9/11 GI Bill, and I ended up going back to college for my master's in cybersecurity. So, do you need it? Not necessarily, but it does look good on your resume, and also you'll learn some type of manager type concepts with it. If you're an expert in cybersecurity, this may not be for you. My channel is to definitely help out people who are trying to break into cybersecurity. Like to see from my channel, feel free to hit me up. Shoot in the comments, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next episode.